Alright, part 2, Illusion of Gaia, Edward's Castle. We'll try to do this and get out of the maze in one run before we do the next video. So here we go. This is King Edward's Castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows the letter to the guard. A guest of the king, I'm sorry, you may pass. Alright, red jewel time. Gotta be patient. This is one I definitely missed as a kid playing this game. See, how are you supposed to know that dude's back there? Don't raise your voice and mind your manners. In exchange, I will give you 1 red jewel. There it is. I'm going to talk to everybody real quick. Small castle. This is King Edward's castle. Go to the 2nd floor if you want to meet King Edward. Alright. In a moment. Recently, a hunter was hired. I wondered what the king was thinking. This is the underground prison. Innocent people can't enter. So your will, you were summoned by King Edward? Be careful when you meet with him. I love you. Well, he's shy. I'm glad that somewhere in the world there is someone who is thinking of me. This is the princess's room. Strangers can't enter. Who is it? A guest? This is just a shabby boy. It's me, Kara. Oh, that voice. Let him in or I'll tell everyone your old nickname. Oh, pardon me. Please enter. You, yesterday. I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward. Terrible. It's terrible. Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I've escaped from my castle before. Now they won't let me go out. Recently, something very strange has happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous. Princess, let's go. I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here. Please. Princess. Please, come back, Will. Your business is finished. Get out. Kick me out of there. Alright, I think that was it. You just needed that kerosene. The interview room is before you. Climb the stairs to meet the king. So you are Will. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's go see King Edward. If you want to see the king, keep your wits about you. The king sent you the letter. Talk to him. Your Will, you look so shabby. Well, did you bring the crystal ring? I'm gonna tell the truth. How dare you say such a thing to me? Guards, throw this impudent weasel in prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. But I told the truth. Ma'am, save me. Did you say ma'am? I learned to spell ma'am right there as a kid. True story. Edward's prison. I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me now. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. Alright, this is like a waiting game. I think you have to talk to like everything possible in the cell, but you still have to wait a little bit, so. It's locked. Someone was chained to this ball. This moss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. Those prisoners must have been encouraged by any sign of life. Same thing. Good old waiting game. Alright. I was fairly new to gaming when I played this game, like it was first or second game, so this part. A soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's ration of bread. Even moss drinks water. Will tastes some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine. More waiting. Seemed like so much longer waiting when I was a kid. It's like it only took a minute. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think of the prisoners' feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Will, this is your father. Father? You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Sure. Dad, where are you? I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. We're gonna go with the good son, because it seems more like Will's character. Yes, if it's your wish. I want you to save me. I too was once held in this cell. Look at the left-hand wall. Yeah, I was like totally stuck as a kid on this. I totally forgot about the telepathy by now. This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa, he was an architect. Your grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Will. No time. Quickly. First. To the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. No, I'm still trapped. Oink oink. It's locked. Hamlet, Hamlet. I wonder if this is Kara's pig. What luck. There's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, "Sorry to hear that you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner, in a prison of silk and gold. But tonight I will leave the castle forever. You also will be free. Kara." You have the key. Equip this bad boy. As he turns the prison key, the steel door opens with a dull sound. Alright, this dude always cracks me up as he turns blah blah blah. I don't need anyone's help. I can get out by myself. Sure, buddy. We said it's weird how the dark space is like chained to the ball. Yeah, whatever. I am Gaia, source of all life. I'll give you some advice. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Push the start button to see the locations of your enemies. Find the demons and defeat them. It's really important. You have to clear rooms to even level up. There's like no leveling system or money or anything like that. Your herbs are very limited. I'll actually, on this playthrough, be trying to use as little herbs as possible because you're going to need them like the vampire boss fight or something way later in Mu. But for now here, Edward's Castle. Alright, 3 enemies, let's do it. When you defeat all the enemies around you, a jewel will appear. Lily should be making her entrance soon. Alright, room clear. There she is. Oh no, I'm just gonna hit her once. Maybe twice. Hey, what are you doing? No idea what she said. Our first herb. like to be organized. Let me just die in like a... I won't die though, I promise. My defense has increased. Won't go in, maybe it's rusty. Sorry I'm doing so terrible, I usually don't get hit this bad. Ah, red jewel. When you defeat the enemies, a shiny silver dark gem will appear. If you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. That's critical information. I'm at 51 right now. Those definitely help. You always want to stay above 100. Full health. Try playing the flute. Play the melody. He softly played the melody I learned from Lola. He heard a soft voice from somewhere. Go to the switch on the right-hand wall. The door won't open unless you push this switch on the count of 3. When I shout, push the switch. I'll count. 1, 2, 3. Don't make a mistake. That will be embarrassing. The door is open. Go in. And this sound, I never knew what it was for the longest time. It's creepy. It's supposed to be wind blowing, I guess. Dark space. shape is only temporary. Try standing in front of the statue next to you. This is when the game gets awesome. Will hears a voice in his head. Will, I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Freedan. I am eternal. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. Will gradually loses consciousness. Let's do it. He has a longer reach, and way more damage. That's Freedan's thing. The flute would not reach that. Those are rare. Red Jewel. I don't think we've missed any so far, which is good. Oh, that's the end of the dungeon. When the enemy is destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. And another easily missed one. There, gotta be on that side of it. I'm pretty sure I missed that one before when I was a kid. Alright. I saw you, but I'm surprised. You can change your shape like me? I'm Lily, an Itory girl protected by the flower spirit. How? How do you know a melody you could only have heard from us? I learned it from Grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I have had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? You know my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to come rescue you. That creepy wind again. The elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. I don't think there's any red jewels in here. Being they just gave us one. Alright, I think it's time to... we have to go get Kara. pay your debts and all. Knocked out. Of course you've come, thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead, sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name is Hamlet. Cute, isn't he? He's very smart. He has some kind of strange pig power. Please, take me out of here. Let's go, baby. I would run to the door, but she's gonna say we need some food, so I'm just gonna go down here and get it. And you gotta search the castle. You've found a large, yummy roast leg of yak. Everything's ready. Let's go before the soldiers find us. At last we leave. Let's go to your house. I'm worried about your grandparents. They hurry to Will's. Alright, so we're going back to South Cape then. It's wrecked. What's happened? It's awful. Who would do such a thing? My grandparents. Grandpa Bill, Grandma Lola. I'll look upstairs. What happened? Look at the wall. This mark, a jackal. The jackal's here. Jackal? He's the hunter hired by my mother. An evil man who will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandpa and grandma. Don't worry, you two. You're the one who... Who are you? I'm Will's friend. Lily, do you know anything about this? It's okay, your grandpa and grandma are safe. They're in my village. Your village? Itory Village. I've never heard of this village. Naturally, my village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay, I'm going to... It's far too dangerous for a princess. You can't stop royalty. I do whatever I want. Typical of a princess. I think something good is going to happen. Before we go to my village, should we meet the townspeople? We might not be back here for a long time. I think that's the red jewel cue. I'm not going to read stuff I did in the earlier tutorial, so I'll only read if I notice anything new. I think we just need to go talk to the fisherman down here. What happened, Will? You look so gloomy. Something you can't tell us about? What's the matter? You're not acting like the same old Will. I think that's it. Talk to the jeweler gym, get some prizes. The jeweler gym, I control the 7 seas. I'm holding 6 of the red jewels for you. You've collected more than 3 jewels. According to the list, you get the herb. You've collected over 5. According to the list, your defense has been raised. Word. Alright, I think we're good to go. I'll go ahead and, once we get to Itory Village, I'll stop this tutorial and it'll be on part 3. Are you ready to go? I think something wonderful is going to happen. No, from here on from here on, there will be many hardships. You're nitpicking. That's what I expected. Have you ever been outside the castle? Crazy girl. Are you totally ignorant of the world? Will is my friend, understand? Hey Will, aren't you my friend too? I gotta be the nice guy. I'm glad. Will, let's go hand in hand. The 3 set off for Lily's village. Alright, games froze here, so I will stop this video. Part 3 will be getting the 2 statues to start up the Incan Ruins. So it might be a shorter one, and then I would like the Incan Ruins to be its own video, because I might get lost in there. Alright. Thanks for watching.